When Charlie heard this, he was slightly astonished and asked, "Why haven't you let her go after 9 days? Didn't you say it is going to be only for 7 days? Orville said with some embarrassment. "Mr. Wade, I think you have to tell me to let people go. I'm not good at making decisions," Isaac exclaimed. "Orville, why haven't you let her go? This person is very temperamental. If you don't let her go at the fixed time, be careful she turns around and retaliates against you." Orville smiled, scratched his head and said, I didn't think Mr. Wade had been saving Miss Song in Japan, and then came back by boat all the way back. It must have been very busy, so I didn't call Mr. Wade to ask about this. I wanted to tell you when you come back." Charlie nodded and said, "Okay, then let her go." Orville hurriedly said, "Okay, Mr. Wade, I will make the arrangements." Isaac said to Charlie at this time, "Master, I think you'd better go there and tell the old lady that it was your decision to delay her release for 2 days. Otherwise, once she returns to Eastcliff, she will definitely think about revenge." Orville said without hesitation, "Get revenge on me? Let her go. I am Orville, the one who has died once, so I am not afraid of her." Isaac waved his hand and said solemnly, "You don't understand Missy's style of behavior. She is a person who bears special grudges and has various methods to get even. If the young master offends her, she definitely can't do anything to the young master. If you offend her, then she will not only trouble you, but also your family and friends." Hearing this, Orville suddenly became a little nervous. But he didn't want Charlie to look down on him, so he bit his head and said, "It's okay, I am not scared. I am Orville." Isaac couldn't help sighing. He knew Cynthia's character too well. Charlie had originally let Cynthia stay here for 7 days, but Orville let her stay for 9 days, then she would definitely be very stingy at the moment. Charlie has the strength and the old man is partial. She certainly dare not do anything to Charlie, but she will never let Orville go. Otherwise, the anger she unleashes in Oru's Hill would have no place to spread. Therefore, out of concern for Orville, he suggested that Charlie help him carry the pot. After all, Charlie had already offended Cynthia to death. Charlie's mother-in-law, Elaine, gave Cynthia a beating. With such a big hatred here, it would seem trivial to detain Cynthia for 2 more days. Charlie laughed at this moment and said, "Anyway, I should go and see my aunt myself." When Orville heard this, he knew that Charlie was going to step up to plate for him. He was immediately grateful. So, he hurriedly bowed and said respectfully, "I'm sorry, Mr. Wade, Orville is causing you trouble." Charlie waved his hand. "Hey, don't say that. After all, you are all doing things for me. How can you say that it is causing me trouble?" After all, Charlie said to Isaac, "Mr. Isaac, prepare the car, let's go together." "Okay, master." Cynthia was cursing his mother in the rental house at this time. "Charlie, you bastard who speaks no words. 7 days have passed, why didn't you let me out? You really have got guts, didn't let me out. Let me go out once, I will definitely settle accounts with all of you, one by one. Do you really think that I have a muddled mind? I am Cynthia. Let me go, now." Cynthia became more agitated as she scolded, and coughed continuously. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough, cough. "If you don't let me out, I will turn around and throw you all into the Yangtze River and feed you to the fish. Come, I want to kill all of you one by one so that you can never live beyond this day. No more life for you bastards." No wonder Cynthia was hysterical. For 9 days, living in such a place where the lowest end population lived, she had completely collapsed. In addition, Oru's Hill is located in the south of the Yangtze River, and the winter is humid. The rental house she lives in has no air conditioning or heating. Every day, she can only wipe tears on the bed wrapped in a damp quilt. From the first second of moving in, she hurriedly escaped after expecting the expiration of the 7 days. Unexpectedly, at the gate, Orville was unwilling to let her go. For Cynthia, this was not only anger but also sheer fear and exasperation. She was afraid that Charlie would regret it all at once, the 7-day period would be invalidated, and then she would not give herself a clear date, so she kept putting herself under house arrest. Therefore, she screamed like crazy every day, just to attract the attention of neighbors around her, to attract the police rescue's attention, to put pressure on Charlie and his man. She wanted to go out as soon as possible. However, she didn't know that Orville had moved all the neighbors around yesterday. This self-built building, including the landlord, has a total of 30 residents. Now, except for Cynthia, everyone is enjoying it in the free 5-star hotel. Therefore, Cynthia's yelling and shouting into the vacuum. No one is paying any attention to it. Until her voice was almost hoarse, no one paid any attention to her, not even the neighbors or police officers who came to ask questions. Cynthia, who was extremely depressed, immediately took out her cell phone and sent a video to Father Zhangchen, who was far away in East Cliff. As soon as the video went through, Cynthia cried and said, "Dad? Please let that bastard Charlie let me go. I really can't stand it anymore. If you don't let me out, I'll just die here." Watching the video, Zhangchen sighed helplessly. He knows Cynthia's character very well, knowing that Cynthia is absolutely impossible to manage. She could even commit suicide or inflict self-harm, he said seriously. "Cynthia, calm yourself down. Isn't it just 2 days late? Be patient, Charlie, I'm sure, won't keep you locked up, maybe he will let you back in these 2 days." Cynthia cried and said, "Dad, you don't know how I passed these 9 days. When I grew up and suffered such a crime, Dad. If you don't go to that be-it-starred Charlie, he won't let me go now, tomorrow I may not be released, what if he keeps me locked here?" As she said, she pleaded again, "Dad, I beg you, just give him a call and ask him to let me go." Zhangchen said seriously, "Cynthia, I finally asked Philip to persuade Charlie and promised to come back to participate in the ancestor worship ceremony on coming festival. This matter is extremely important to the Wade family. There should be no difference in what he says. If it is because of you, as a result of Charlie may change his mind again, that is definitely a great loss to the Wade family." Cynthia understood now. It turned out that the old man was unwilling to put pressure on Charlie, mainly because he was unwilling to offend Charlie for her. When she thought that her father was unreliable, Cynthia was very sad, and cried, "Dad, what if Charlie keeps me locked up, what should I do?" The old man hurriedly said, "Oh, Cynthia, if Charlie doesn't let you go on the next festival, Dad will definitely ask him for an explanation." Cynthia suddenly collapsed. "Dad, the festival is going to be in April, and it is nearly 2 months away.